Hello everyone, my name is Ariana and I'm happy to introduce you to our channel dedicated to covering topics in the healthcare industry. As you all know, healthcare is an incredibly important field that touches everyone's lives in one way or another. That's why we have created this channel, to provide insightful and informative content that will help you stay up to date with the latest developments and trends in healthcare. Whether you're a healthcare professional, a patient, or just someone who's interested in learning more about this fascinating industry, this video is sure to provide valuable insights and actionable advice that you can use to achieve your goals. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. In today's video, we're going to be covering the most common reasons for claims denials. As a healthcare provider, one of the most frustrating experiences is having your claims denied or rejected by the MLTC or the insurance companies. Not only does it disrupt the payment cycle and cause a delay in cash flow, but it also puts your relationship with your patients at risk. So why does these denials and rejections happen? And more importantly, what can you do to work with the MLTC or insurance company to ensure your claims get paid? Let's start with the most common reasons for denials. The first one is incomplete or inaccurate information. This is perhaps the most common reason for denial or rejection. MLTCs require accurate and complete information to process claims, such as names, date of birth, addresses, etc. Any missing or incorrect information can lead to a denial or rejection. For example, if you're not adding the correct date of birth of the patient or the address is wrong, your claims might get denied. The second one is billing errors. MLTC providers have specific billing requirements, and any deviation from those guidelines can result in a denial. This includes incorrect coding, invalid modifier, and other billing errors. For example, not adding the correct procedure code or place of service can cause that your claim gets denied. Another reason can be authorization issues. Some MLTCs require prior authorization before services are provided. If you do not obtain the necessary authorization, your claim will be denied. I have seen this so many times because agencies start providing services without the authorization, and sometimes the MLTC do not approve authorizations even though the patient is receiving services. Also, if your authorization doesn't have the correct number of units or hours that the patient is receiving, claims might get partially denied. The next reason is coverage limitations. Some MLTC plans have limitations on coverage, including frequency and duration of services. If you exceed those limits, your claim will be denied. So it is very important that you don't rely on authorizations only, because they are not guarantee of payment. And you can see this statement on the authorizations. There are other things that can affect the payment of your claim, such as the eligibility of a patient or the contract. I will share with you some of the most common denial reasons that you might find in your EOB. Insufficient units on the authorization. It means your authorization ran out of units, or you provided more hours of services than the ones you were approved for. 18. Duplicate line of service. This means you already billed that day for the same patient before. Benefit requires prior authorization or pre-certification absent. This means you don't have an authorization on file to cover the period of the claim. Not covered charges. This means you probably billed more than what you were approved for. There are multiple denials reasons, and the denial code might change depending on the MLTC you're receiving the EOB from. That's why it is important that you have a billing team that can help you identify these denials to work on them immediately to avoid delays in payment. So now that we know why these denials and rejections happen, let's talk about how to work with the MLTC to ensure your claims get paid. The first one, review the MLTC provider guidelines. Make sure you understand the MLTC provider's billing requirements and guidelines. This will help you avoid common billing errors and ensure that you provide all the necessary information on your claim. The second one is double-check your information. Before submitting your claim, double-check all the information to ensure accuracy and completeness. This includes patient information, dates of service, diagnosis code, and procedure codes. The third one is obtain prior authorization. If prior authorization is required, make sure you obtain it before providing services. This prevents denials due to authorizations issues. And the last one is follow up. If your claim is denied or rejected, don't give up. Follow up with the MLTC provider to find out why and what steps you need to take to rectify the situation. This may involve providing additional information or making corrections to your claim. In conclusion, understanding the most common reasons for denials and rejections from MLTCs or insurance companies can help you avoid them in the first place. And if your claim is denied or rejected, Following the steps outlined above can help you work with the payer to ensure that your claims get paid. Remember that we provide the assistance to identify any denial that can be causing that your claims don't get paid, and we fix the problem so you collect your payment. If you are struggling with denials or rejections and need help, contact me at Oriana@healthcarebackoffices.com and I will provide the help you need. See you in another video.